Let's talk about Python. It's an absolute beast in the programming world, right? From data science to building websites, it is everywhere. But, and this is a big but, trying to learn it all by yourself, that can be a really slow, frustrating grind. Well, what if I told you that whole experience is about to get a massive upgrade? Let's dive into how AI is completely changing the game for learning to code.
You've probably been there. It's like 2 in the morning, you're staring at some cryptic error message, and you're just completely stuck on a concept that will not click. There's no one to ask. That feeling of hitting a wall over and over again, it's honestly why so many people just give up. It feels super isolating and just slow.
But here's the thing. In 2026, you don't have to go it alone anymore. The game has totally, fundamentally changed. AI assistants are here, and they're ready to help you learn faster, smarter, and honestly, start building some really cool, impressive projects from day one.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. Before you can even think about writing code, you have to get the concepts down, right? You need to understand the why behind all the syntax, and this is where your first AI partner enters the picture, the concept tutor.
Just imagine having a personal programming mentor who's available 24/7 and literally never gets tired of your questions. Well, that's exactly what a tool like ChatGPT is. You can ask it anything, from really simple syntax questions to super complex ideas, and you get an instant, clear explanation. For anyone just starting out, this is an absolute game changer.
So let's take a classic example, something that trips up a ton of new learners: list comprehensions. They're just a short, clean way to create lists. Now, instead of digging through a dozen different blog posts, you can just ask a direct question, just like this one. And bam, you get a perfect, tailored explanation in seconds. This just cuts through all the noise and saves you so much time and frustration.
And that's the key, right? An AI tutor gives you structured, step-by-step help whenever you need it. Stuck on a bug? It'll help you figure out what that error message actually means. Feel like you need to practice what you just learned? It can whip up some custom exercises just for you. So this isn't just about getting quick answers. It's about guided learning on your schedule.
So understanding the concepts is one thing, but we all know the real learning happens when you actually start writing code. So let's move on and see how AI can help you make that leap from theory to practice right inside your coding environment.
This is where the magic really happens. You're taking all that knowledge you've picked up and you're turning it into actual working programs. And the best part? You don't have to start with a scary blank screen. AI coding assistants are designed to be right there with you, like a partner, helping you build and keep that momentum going.
Let's look at a few of the big players. First up, you've got GitHub Copilot. It's kind of the industry standard. It lives right inside your code editor and just supercharges your workflow. You can literally write a comment that says, "Create a function to get user data from an API," and it will generate the entire code block for you. It's incredible. Then you have Replit Ghostwriter, which is perfect for quick practice because it all runs in your browser, zero setup needed. And if you're looking for a powerful free option, Codium is a fantastic choice. Basically, there's a tool for every kind of learner.
Okay, so you've got the concepts down, you're writing some basic code. What's next? Well, it's the next big wall that every single developer hits, trying to figure out the massive, complex world of libraries and frameworks. This is where an AI documentation expert is going to become your new best friend.
I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Learning the basic Python syntax, that's the easy part. The really hard part is figuring out how to actually use powerful libraries like Pandas or Django. The official documentation can be hundreds of pages long, super dense, and just completely overwhelming when you're new.
And this is the solution. Instead of spending hours reading through docs, you can just ask a question in plain English, something like, "How do I use Pandas to group my data by this specific column?" And an AI doc reader will instantly summarize what you need to know and, this is the best part, give you a practical, ready-to-use code snippet. This is what bridges that huge gap between knowing a library exists and actually using it in your project.
So we have a concept tutor, a coding partner, and a documentation expert. How do all of these awesome tools fit together? Let's map out what a complete AI-powered learning workflow actually looks like.
So here it is, your new learning pipeline. You start with an AI tutor, like ChatGPT, to really nail down the concepts. Then you jump into your editor and use a coding assistant like Copilot to apply what you've learned and start writing code. When you're ready to use a new library for a project, you've got an AI doc reader to be your guide. And then, the final, most crucial step, that one's all you, building real projects. Okay, now this is probably the most important thing I'm going to say in this entire explainer. These tools are unbelievably powerful, but you have to remember they are just that, tools. If you just let them do all the thinking and coding for you, you won't actually learn anything. The whole point is to use them to understand things better, to get unstuck, and to speed up your process, not to replace the learning itself.
So the key to really mastering this stuff is balance. Use the AI to get those crystal clear explanations, but then you got to turn it off and write the code yourself to build that muscle memory. Apply everything you're learning in your own personal projects. And when you're feeling confident, go back and read the official documentation to get that deeper understanding. That combination is what will make you a great developer.
Python is such a powerful language, and with these AI companions, learning it is more accessible than it has ever been. Seriously, you have a tutor, a coding partner, and a research assistant all on call 24/7. The path from being a total beginner to a builder has never, ever been shorter. So the only question left is, what are you going to build first?